Hi everybody, this is Sarah Al-Amiri in Why Not Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to our program, Why Not? I'm your host, Ahmed Murad.
Lovely viewers of Why Not? I am your host, Ritaja Shkinani.
Hello dear viewers and welcome to a brand new episode of our program, Why Not? The show that explores everything that is happening here in our beautiful country of Kuwait. As always, dear viewers, I'm your host Ahmed Murad and we're joined by our other amazing host, Ritaja Shkinani.
Hello.
Hello Ritaj, how are you today?
Alhamdulillah, I'm always good. How about you?
Well, I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking, Ritaj. And today, as usual, dear viewers, you get to see us sitting down in a setting like this. That could mean one thing.
A recap episode.
A recap episode, exactly. And well, dear viewers, in today's recap episode, we're thinking about talking regarding a topic of, let's say, a specific theme of episodes that we've gotten to do recently, those being the restaurant episodes.
Yes.
So, Ritaj, you've had your first experience,
at a restaurant.
I would say, at actually cooking.
Okay, yeah, you can say that.
We could say cooking, preparing, but being in, let's say, the behind the scenes of the cooking. So starting it off, before we started off actually, let's set up the scene here first. We are currently at this restaurant here and we've got served a very nice plate of tapas, as you can see, dear viewers. There's a lot of cold appetizers from salads and different things like hummus, muhammara, and bread as well. So let's set this back up towards us and let's talk about, the episodes that we've gotten to do. So one of the restaurants that me and you were able to do episodes individually was the sushi restaurant, the Japanese restaurant. Tell me about your experience, Ritaj. I'd love to hear it from you.
Well, starting off, entering the staff, they were very welcoming, very kind, and they gave me the chance to try and make my own sushi. First of all, the chef showed me the process and then I had to again repeat step by step everything he did. If I recall correctly, I didn't do the best job, but I mean the team tried out my sushi and they said it was, I guess, better than what the chef made. And I don't know if they were just trying to be nice to me or if they actually meant it.
Could it be a simple case of mujamala?
Yes, I think so, but I will take it. Any compliment I can take on food, I will.
Yes, of course, I do agree with that. I mean, to be honest, I think we both ended up doing different things because from what I remember, you ended up making rolls, right?
Rolls,
maki, maki rolls, And I actually had a different try. I was creating I ended up making a salmon platter.
Salmon platter,
and so it's more towards, it leans more towards traditional sushi. So it was nigiri. I've done a roll. So we've had a platter, right? In which it was composed of sashimi, which is just the raw fish. In that case, it was raw salmon. And then there was the nigiri, which is basically a salmon piece that is embedded, or you've got rice on the bottom, and then the salmon piece on top.
Is that also raw?
Yeah.
Everything is raw?
Everything is raw, yes. And so that was the nigiri. And then we also ended up making rolls, which was a simple roll. It basically had cucumber, salmon, rice, and the nori, which is the seaweed, right? And it was a fun experience, I have to say. The chef was making the entire thing look easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially when it comes to the salmon platter, one of the things that you really have to focus about is the way you cut some of the pieces. So in two aspects, I mean, all of them pretty much.
What did you have to cut in?
So we had a slab of salmon. And so for the sashimi, for example, you really have to be careful. You have to cut precisely in order to create, because the best way I could describe to you let's say a salmon sashimi is that it's a thick piece of salmon.
Okay.
But it's not any kind of piece. You can't just, cut the piece and call it a sashimi, you know? It has to be cut very precisely. And while I was seeing the chef was like just going, cutting it like very simple. And I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah.
And so when I start cutting, I mean, the knife was smooth, the cutting was smooth, but there is a level of, what do you want to call, geometry,
Okay, of cutting the salmon.
Of cutting the salmon, right? And so I ended up cutting like, you have to cut, let's say, for the most part, you want all the pieces to be uniform, like all of them to be the same.
For presentation purposes.
For presentation as well, yeah. And so I've had some pieces that were larger than the others.
I get them.
Yeah. And for the difficult part was the nigiri, because you've seen nigiri before, it's rice and then like, a piece of fish on top. That one, you really have to, like, I was having such a difficult time because I'm either cutting too small or too big.
Yeah.
It has to be that right.
The perfect, like middle size.
Exactly,
to be placed on that rice.
Exactly, yeah. And the way that he was rolling up the rice, there's like a lot of finger techniques. Like, he was like, okay, just do it like this. Right? And I'm like,
he did the same thing with me.
Yeah. And I'm like, and I'm trying, right? And I'm like, it's not working. It's not working, I'm doing the same thing. And he's like, oh, no, you have to put, your fingers here. And I'm like, oh, so there are levels to this.
Yes. But they were all difficult, especially for me, like when I think maki is so much easier to do than your raw dishes. He was showing me like, here, you take this amount of rice and you just spread it on the seaweed, and he's like, just do this, and he starts like rolling it. And I'm like, okay, perfect. I'll do it too. And I started doing it, and like it was just not sticking, or like maybe I didn't put enough rice. I don't know, like I couldn't measure the same amount that he had done.
It is. It's because, mashallah, they're doing it for such a long time. They've got everything.
They have all the
memorized.
experience.
So it feels like, they're just breathing, or it's something that they're used to.
I hope I get to that level one day in making sushi. I did try to make my own sushi at home.
At home?
Yeah, it was so bad.
So it ended up being sushi at home, huh?
It was just only enough for me to eat, like good enough for me to eat. I wouldn't serve it to other people, the sushi I made.
It's kind of funny because I thought about making one for me, and in case it doesn't work out, I could just end up turning it into a poke bowl.
Well, exactly. That's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did. That's what I had to do.
Just the entire ingredients inside a bowl and call it a day.
Yeah, it was so bad.
Yeah, but I mean, also creating makis is very difficult because that roll is like the most difficult. We've talked about it in previous episodes, but that roll is it's too much.
I don't know how they did it, but I was also told that they go to like
sushi school.
I don't know who told me that.
I've heard.
Apparently, there's like a school, or like you have to study the art of sushi.
Exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of different, let's say, ingredients, different types of techniques as well. Because sushi is one of the sushi is one of those foods where there's a lot of presentation also that is involved.
Yes.
So I've noticed that when you go to like traditional places that serve sushi, they always play it like very, let's say, they do it in a traditional manner, right? But we also have a lot of different places here in our country, specifically the fusion restaurants. Let's say it's Japanese fused with something else.
Okay.
So this is where they tend to play around. You look at it, you're like, this looks like sushi, but it's not traditional sushi at the same time, but it's done in a way that it's one of these foods where it's very versatile. You're able to play a lot into its presentation.
Have you ever tried sushi with like, instead of like fish, it's like chicken or like a type of meat?
Like rolls?
Rolls.
There is if I'm not mistaken, there's a specific roll that I know, that I'm aware of, that uses beef.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I believe the name for it is nege miriyaki or something like that.
Then.
And so the way that it is, it's usually just rice, beef, rolled with the seaweed.
Okay. I think that's perfect for like picky eaters, people that don't like seafood too much.
Yeah.
It's perfect for them.
I feel like a safer choice as well is definitely like the maki rolls, because sometimes they tend to have like different ingredients. A lot of people do it with like fried shrimp.
Yes.
So, it's easier than having like something raw. And then at the end of the day, they drench a lot of these with sauces.
Yeah, I do that with soy sauce.
Yeah.
Soy sauce, or like the mayo that they have.
The mayo that they have, yeah. I have to say, I am a big fan of sushi. That episode, when the camera stopped rolling, I was just like scuffing down the sushi.
You were the one that finished all of the plates.
You know, I was like just having the time of my life.
You kicked the whole team out.
No, I mean, we shared it with the entire team, but the team, I've realized that not a lot of people like raw fish.
Yeah.
Specifically raw fish.
You know, me too, but I had to try out the salmon. I didn't know what to tell you. Like, I wasn't expecting to eat the salmon, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it was.
Exactly. That was my very first try with it. You know, I was like, why would I eat raw? Why would I actually eat raw? Until this day, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna make the argument that I would actually not eat raw fish unless it's like salmon.
Yeah.
And if it was on sushi, because, you know, it's something just about the mix of soya. Like when you take a nigiri roll, you know, the rice, the salmon, and just dipping it into the soya, just there's something about it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's this mix of different things. The moment it goes into your mouth, especially if it's like good quality salmon, it starts melting.
Yeah, the salmon I tried wasn't like, there wasn't a, how do I explain this? Like, you know when you eat seafood and you can taste the sea?
The fishiness, yeah.
That didn't have any of that.
Yeah,
know? So,
exactly.
Like, it was just very smooth, easy to chew.
And I think that's why it's very popular with a lot when it comes to like creating sushi. I mean, salmon is used in a lot of different types. Yeah. And there are some restaurants that also provide, let's say, chicken maki rolls.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't really mind it. I feel like, first of all, it's a good option for a lot of picky eaters. Sometimes you want to go to a sushi restaurant, but you know, you've got that group of people, friends, parents, that are like, no, we don't want to eat raw.
Our team is like that.
Yeah. And so it creates a nice mean into bringing in, like inviting people. But I honestly feel like, you know, you might as well just go with seafood.
Seafood,
you know?
That's what sushi is anyways.
Depending on where you go and the quality of the seafood itself. But yeah, these episodes were delicious. I've also gotten to try some of the desserts that they have. One of them was this fried ice cream.
I tried that one as well.
Did you try it?
It was so good.
I know.
It was so good.
I know. I've ended up like, that was one of the dishes that I was just like going around and, you know, my team was like, oh, let's give it a try. And I'm like, okay, sure, you know.
It was already done by the time they wanted to.
It was nice. It's a very simple dish because at the end of the day, it was cereal mixed in with vanilla ice cream.
How do you fry the outside of an ice cream?
So the idea is very simple. I've gotten to see how they make it. They don't fry it for too long.
Okay.
So like essentially, they get the bowl of ice cream out of the freezer, and then they start coating it with the cereal, and then they fry it for like maximum 15 seconds, just to like get that caramelization into the cereal, and then they drip it with like some sort of like a vanilla syrup, I think, and that's how you get, you know, just the entire dish.
I would go back there just for the ice cream as well.
Yes, it was very delicious. I can't remember if I ended up trying anything else. I mean, we've ended up also requesting some different rolls over there. But that episode, I was just, you know, let's say, I was diving and swimming through the...
too into the mood of the food.
Yeah, the sashimis especially was just my kind of thing, you know. So with salmon, I have this very funny relationship with salmon because, first of all, I refused to try it. When I tried it, I thought it was completely overrated. I've also said that in like some of the episodes. But something about me changed. I don't know.
This is what Why Not does to you. It makes you try things. I think you give like a second opinion and change as well.
I started appreciating it a bit more, and I mean, this weekend I've ended up going to a sushi restaurant.
Okay, and you ordered salmon.
Yes. I asked, like, you know, we were sitting and my friends were like, what kind of rolls? I'm like, rolls? No, I'm not going for any maki rolls. I need me some, you know, salmon nigiri. And it was delicious.
Okay, alhamdulillah, that was good.
It was delicious.
Thank you, Why Not, for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you, Why Not, of course.
To expand our food palette.
Exactly, and you get to try out a lot of different things. Trying to think about some of the other, we've also had two other restaurants. One of them was the seafood buffet.
Another seafood, restaurant.
Yeah, this one was quite interesting. I mean, it was our very first episode that we ended up creating a buffet-centered episode.
It was a bit, the food is a bit out of my comfort zone.
Yes.
I am picky when it comes to seafood. Like, I think I only eat my mom's cooking.
Yes.
You know, when it comes to seafood.
Yeah, very similar to me. Honestly, I feel like when it comes to just seafood in generally, if it's not, you know, the fish stew that my grandmother or my mother makes, I don't really venture. Shrimp, fried shrimp maybe, you know, especially if it's like fried in a Japanese way, such as tempura. that I would be down for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I would share the same sentiment. I mean, I've gotten to try a lot of the different dishes that they have there, and I mean, it's interesting to give it a try. But I wouldn't see myself eating some of the dishes that I tried. Yeah. I feel like seafood is one of those kind of foods that
you have to tread carefully around.
not necessarily just tread carefully, but you also want to. It's one of these things where if you're used to it at a young age, it becomes like a normal part of your, let's say, eating routines.
Yeah.
But if you were to get introduced to it a bit later, it's kind of difficult to get into it.
I don't know, something about, like, when I think about seafood, I don't know why it's just not appetizing to me.
Yeah.
Sushi is something else.
I feel like it also has to be something with the presentation, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes when we serve grilled fish, it's like the entire fish.
Yeah.
So sometimes you look at it and you're like,
Yeah.
do I want to eat it? You know, you get that
I'll just
thought.
take the chicken nuggets inside.
Yeah. And I mean, it's interesting. With me personally, when it came with seafood, I've had a whole other type of experience when I visited Japan.
Okay.
So in Japan, trying to find halal food is kind of difficult at the time. At the time I visited, it was 2019.
Yeah.
It is available,
Yeah, now
but
it
at the
is.
same time, right now it's more compared to 2019. And so at some point, you know, my brother and I would be very tired and we're like, we want food. We want something in our stomach. And so we had to resort into seafood.
Yeah.
Now, I kid you not, I've tried a lot of different kinds of seafood when I was there. And oh my goodness, the fact that a lot of the seafood there is like completely fresh. There is no hint of the fishiness, you know, the fishy. Like I've tried a lots of kinds of fish, and I was like waiting for that moment, you know, that the fishiness taste.
Yeah.
It never arrived.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, and I assume it's because of just the freshness of this the seafood that they have there, and also the way that they contain it.
Yes.
It plays a big role. I've noticed that the way that you store the fish, how you move it from area to area, plays a big role.
Then, yes.
And so I think from restaurant to restaurant, it's very different here in our country.
Okay, then you can tell by the restaurant how they take care of the fish and the taste.
Yes.
I mean, we also have some food in front of us.
Yes.
We should maybe take a little dip.
Give it a try, yeah. I mean, we'll go ahead. So let's cut into our break.
Yes.
And we'll join you back, dear viewers, right after this break. Welcome back once again, dear viewers, to our program, Why Not? If you're just joining us in today's episode, we're currently having a recap episode, sitting down in this very fine establishment. We've got a lot of amazing tapas around us, and Ritaj was trying a little bit out just now. Tell me, Ritaj, I think you've been quite a fan of the muhammara, right?
Yes, it's delicious but spicy. I was
It's
not
very
expecting
spicy,
that.
yeah,
But it's a
but-
nice sweet and spicy mixed together. Yes.
It's like one of the more popular side dishes.
Yeah.
Kind of very similar to hummus,
Okay.
to, you know, mtabbal, and that kind of like all that jazz.
And right now I'm also trying this one out. It's like, I think it's like a type of cheese.
It feels like,
And it has like olives and like olive oil and whatnot. It's delicious.
It
so
is, yeah,
good.
but
But you need to like try these out at one point.
I mean, I think for the muhammara at least, I want to see how spicy it ends up being. Hopefully, it doesn't end up getting my stomach upset.
You just have to wait till the spiciness like settles into your mouth.
It's very dependent on like the more you eat, the spicier it gets.
Okay, that would explain it.
I feel like yeah, because like I've had a spoonful and ooh, it's kicking right now.
I'm telling you.
It's really good though.
It
It's
is
like
good.
it creeps up, right? Yeah. And going back to our topic, we were talking about a lot of the restaurant episodes that we ended up doing. The topic in regard to buffet, like, you know, just like buffet generally, restaurants, I'd love to do more. I would genuinely love to do more. I feel like, you know, we can't just stop at doing the seafood. We have to do something that
Outside of seafood?
me and you are big fans of as well, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, if it was like maybe a Chinese buffet.
I'm waiting for hot pot at one point.
We keep on talking about hot pot, but the management, if you're hearing this, we want our hot pot episode.
Please. And they also, like, I know some restaurants that also offer a buffet at their hot pot restaurant.
Yes,
so,
yes.
2 in 1.
I feel like we'll just be eating the entire episode, you know? We're like making rounds, you know?
You know, what's it called? Mukbangs?
Mukbangs, yeah.
That's literally us when we do our recap videos.
When we do a recap, exactly, yeah. But like, I feel like with the hot pot, it's just gonna be me and you, you know? And we need to have a round counter above.
Yes.
I feel like we'll just be going back and forth. Round 1, round 2, round 3. And then we're just gonna end up being like, you know, just like...
At the end of the day, it would be like an ASMR video at the end, just us like slurping all the food up.
And as you can see, we've been presented with different dishes. So let's actually bring it here.
Oh, okay, a rice.
So we've got rice and some sort of kifta, I think.
Kifta?
Yeah.
Okay.
From the looks of it, I think. Then we've got more dishes here.
I think that's, I really hope I pronounced it correctly. You told me this was like a mix of like Spanish food.
Yes.
And I think it's called croquettes.
Croquettes. They do feel like a sort, And they also remind me of the Italian, I forgot. There was also an Italian dessert that was like this.
Okay, Italian desserts.
Excuse me, appetizer.
Appetizer, okay.
Yeah. We've actually ended up having one of them, if you remember, in one of our episodes.
I'm pretty sure we had.
That one episode, that was, I believe they were like with like some kind of like a tomato sauce, maybe?
They make it differently depending on each restaurant, but I think originally it's like, I describe it as like bechamel.
As like bechamel?
Bechamel, like inside.
Yeah. Well, would you like to give a piece?
Don't mind if
we'll see what is inside it, basically. Oh, I'll hold this for you. There you go.
See?
Right, and
I like how it's served in like a little pan.
Yeah, very cute presentation. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna take it like this, and we'll start cutting it to see what is exactly inside. And it feels like
a potato maybe inside. I don't know. We're gonna see right now.
It has like some truffle. Yeah. Truffle with cheese, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Very nice combination. I feel like lately, when it comes to the food scene in Kuwait, they've been putting truffle on everything.
Everything, I noticed
that
as well.
Did you realize?
Truffle, Parmesan.
Truffle burger, truffle machboos, truffle this.
Are you a fan of truffle?
I like it. Oops.
No one saw that?
Going back into it. I am a fan of truffle, but I feel like it's getting to a level where it's overdone, you know? It's like, I feel like, you know, they've been putting, as I said, putting everything into truffle.
Yes.
So there are specific dishes that work well with truffle. I just feel like too much of it just destroys
overkills.
It, you know? It overkills.
We always have this sort of trend going, like when something starts in Kuwait, everyone starts doing it. Have you noticed like za'faran?
Za'faran, yeah.
Yeah. There's like za'faran drinks, dessert, and of course in our rice, that's something normal. But I feel like sometimes it's overdone. You can't just add za'faran to everything. The same with like truffle. You can't just do everything with truffle.
It's very funny because you reminded me of something regarding that. Not za'faran, but rahash. If you came across rahash,
what is that?
It's something very popular in Ramadan that they usually eat. Now, my issue with rahash is that some places started to get very creative. It's something that's more, it's like it's a dessert thing, right? But let me tell you one of the funniest things I've ever had. You came across what's it called, boba tea before. Yeah. So I remember there's a specific establishment here that ended up making rahash, boba tea.
What is rahash?
Rahash is like kind of like a very close to like what do you call like a do you know like right now when you eat dates? You came across the harda that they use with dates.
Yes.
A kind of paste.
Yeah.
It's very similar to that.
Okay.
Yeah. And so the taste was honestly, it doesn't make sense. So I felt like with a lot of different desserts, especially in like Ramadan, they end up being like, let's put rahash in this and this and this and that.
They're trying
to
get creative with the Ramadan vibes.
But no, not everything needs, you know, like A for effort.
Yeah.
But no, at the same time. So I kind of understand the sentiments, especially with truffle.
Yeah.
I mean, they started to get like, you know, truffle wings, truffle with machboos, truffle with, I mean, listen, I feel like with machboos, I've known that there are some places that actually, or some households that they use, like they are very, it's kind of like a common thing in their houses that they actually do use truffle.
Okay. I've never heard of that. Kind of sounds.
Yes, I've realized like
very different.
Very recently, yeah. But yeah, putting like truffle onto everything is just not it.
too much.
Too much, yeah. But let's talk about if I'm not mistaken, we've also ended up making an episode in that Italian slash American restaurant, the one with the very nice
the wooden decor and furniture.
Felt like a jungle, you know, like
jungle Amazon vibes.
Yeah,
I loved it.
It was amazing. The food in that episode
was so good.
Oh my goodness,
it was so good. I think one of the best places we've visited so far.
Yes.
And even the pizza you made that episode was delicious.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
I'm really proud of it.
Even our staff, why not staff, were like fighting over the pizza.
Over the pizza,
Until
yes,
I was
yes.
able to get a bite out of the pizza.
Yes, I'm glad. I mean, I did have previous experiences. I used to work at a pizza restaurant before.
Oh yeah.
So yes,
okay.
yes. Sadly though, the oven itself, I'm not quite used to working with a that specific kind of oven. Like I'm more used into the industry type of ovens, you know, the ones that do automatically rotate instead of you rotating them.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I ended up burning. If you remember, it was like just a piece of one of the slices. It was like burnt, like, or not necessarily burnt, but it melted like.
Oh, like down.
Exactly.
It's okay,
yeah.
It's okay.
Which is it's an okay mistake. And they presented us with another dish right here, which I have no idea what this is, Ritaj. I'm gonna be real with you. It looks like some sort of
no, it's not a salad.
no, I feel like they could be, if this is Spanish, this could be some form of like a taquito.
What is a
a taquito, yeah. So I'm not sure if Spanish people do eat taquitos. I know for a fact it's popular in Mexican cuisine. And they're kind of like, the best way that I could explain them are Mexican spring rolls.
Okay.
Now this could be some sort of like a taquito. I'm not sure, honestly. They look crispy.
They do.
They look crispy.
We're gonna have to.
You want to give them a try?
See if it is a taquito.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's try to take a piece.
I'm gonna grab one.
And oops, sadly I've messed up with the presentation. And if you were to cut them inside, came with like some complimentary sauce, and they do feel like they are some sort of taquito. I feel like with shrimp. Shrimp, yes, this feels like shrimp. And then we've got two kind of sauces right here. Now I'm not sure what kind of sauce this is. Let me see. Oh.
Mushroom.
Ooh.
Should I wait for you to describe it, or should I try?
Give it a try. This is actually a very, very lovely sauce, but be prepared. Yeah. Yes, it's very spicy, isn't it? Yeah. So I believe this is some sort of like a coriander.
Yeah.
Fish-based sauce, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it? I mean, would make sense if this is shrimp. So.
Yeah, this is very delicious. Let's see the other one. The other one is like, I think like it's
mayo?
like maybe like a.
I'm gonna dip my.
It feels like an aioli mayonnaise.
I have no idea what that is.
No?
No.
The aioli is I'm not sure what aioli is, honestly. I know for a fact that it's used in a lot of shampoos first. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but you're also able to eat it.
Okay. It's edible.
It's like a plant.
Okay.
Some sort of plant, yeah, and they use it a lot in different sauces. I feel like this is the kind of sauce that I'm getting into this. But tell me, how was the what's this called? You know, I don't want to call them. We're just gonna call them taquitos.
Okay.
But they resemble a taquito, honestly. Yeah. But how was it? Tell me.
It's good,
Yeah?
especially with the sauce that we first tried out.
It's a very tangy,
Yeah, it is. I
spicy.
like it.
Yeah. Very, very, very interesting. I mean, as what I'm told, you know, this episode, this is a Spanish slash Middle Eastern as well. And then we've ended up getting, I think one of the dishes right here. If you could present it here, excuse me, right over here is fine. And so we ended up getting, oh, now this looks really nice.
It looks like a fatayr.
Yes, this is definitely like a pita.
Okay.
I believe, yeah. And I feel like this could be Alfredo and mushroom.
Okay then.
Yeah, or like mushroom with something. And would you like to
Take
go
a
for
bite?
a piece, Ritaj, here? Take your time, so it's okay. I'm bombarding you with all sorts of food, right? Mm-hmm. If you want to grab a slice and We've also got another plate. Oh my God, they're just making us get a lot of food here. Here we go. And then there's also another plate of what seems to be chicken. Chicken right here, if I'm not mistaken. It's like it looks like jerk chicken, especially with the brown, let's say, marinade. If I can put this closer to you,
Yes.
right here. And let's try out this.
Sauce?
Oh,
Huh.
garlic sauce.
Oh, I like garlic.
Yeah, thumia. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. I feel like this is chicken.
This chicken definitely.
Right here, yeah. And we also have more plates, apparently.
Oh.
They've decided to bombard us right now with all sorts of plates. Right now we have a one of your favorite things to touch right here.
Fish.
Fish. And so, I mean, I'm pretty sure our dear staff would be thrilled to enjoy some of this
Yes.
fish right
We
here.
have a lot of food here.
Yeah. And well, dear viewers, I mean, we're bombarded with a lot of different types of dishes here. The fish looks interesting.
It is. It's giving us a little dance right here. I don't know what's going on, but it looks pretty cool. This is very different.
It looks pretty cool, but I'm gonna be real with you, Ritaj. I don't like looking at its head.
Oh, honestly, the same thing here.
Yeah, like
But,
I'm just staring at me, you know.
I'm sure this looks very appetizing to other people as well, maybe even our staff members.
For sure, yeah. Well, dear viewers, I mean, we've gotten a lot of food that we're pretty much not going to be able to finish all.
of course.
So, you know, we have to wrap up today's episode. We let the entire staff enjoy the food. I hope you had a lot of fun joining us in this recap. Until next time, please take good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi, everybody. This is Sarah Al-Amiri in Why Not Show.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our program, Why Not? I'm your host, Ahmed Murad.
Lovely viewers of Why Not? I am your host, Rita Ashkenani.